So let's see.
Good evening,
We
chess
have
players.
FM Maruna.
Uzi, aka Chiroka Chess Champ, Mande Alan Benjamin, and yeah, Alan Bench doing this live stream about the tournament from Bunamwaya. Please enjoy as we look at a few games and as we analyze. Okay.
Okay. Yes, hello everyone. I've already been introduced, but let's just go with the flow. Let's see. We have Namwa Chess, and so far currently there is FM Arunov. Arunov is I think the seventh best in this country by according to video. And yes, it's right now it's round two, but let me see if I can access a game here. What do you have there?
What we see right now is that there's one lead already. I want an iPhone with 1.5 points out of 2 rounds. FM Haruna is still playing his game, but most likely he's going. As you can see, the position is very topsy-turvy. It's difficult. Haruna is black and he has dark squared bishop on h. He has a light squared bishop on h7, and really he's fighting for his life. But you know, Haruna with his tactics, Haruna will jump out of this one. We really think Haruna is going to win this game.
Just, I don't know what we can call it. Should we say he takes long to die, or is just a resilient fellow?
I think Haruna is something else. Haruna is going to win this game.
Okay, I think someone has lost a bishop here. Okay. Let's see. I think I could share my screen with you this game, right? Yes. So who is this Waswa guy?
Waswa, well, I don't know him much, but he's playing well.
I consider the FM is doing this thing so nicely because he has cut off the king, and now he's going to go ahead and take those pawns forcefully. What is this thing called? Is it called a Lucena? I don't know. What kind of position is this? Whereby the rook of the king and then you go and queen this other pawn.
Well, it's not a Lucena position, but as you can see, Haruna is something else.
Okay, but I think this lad is also trying because it's a 2-1 here. I can see this rook game, I think it is 1. There is nothing here to look out for. But let me see if I can access some games. Let's see. We have CM Bagade, there is Semanem, and we're trying to get some games which are very enticing. Okay, let's look at Safina and oh, this one has ended. Let's see what happened here. E4. This is Sicilian, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, let's see. But I must say, Safina has improved in the recent games because she has become a hard nut to crack. So it is hard to.
Well, there's even a time she almost beat me.
Well, I really get concerned when someone all of a sudden starts flogging people who are superior. Let's see. So that's how the game transposes. Oh, this was bad.
Checkmate! Wow! That was a nice checkmate.
Oh wow! It looked deep, but you can see there's a lot of there's no coordination for black because you can see this problem, that problem, that. Look at this. But then when you look at white, all pieces are involved in the attack: queen, rook, and bishop. At least, I mean, bishop watching over this square. At least you can see that white has frustrated black here. All right, let's see what other games do we have. Let's see. This ended. Uh, should we go back to Harunov's game and we see there is
But
same
this
name?
was
Okay, let's see this one.
before the standing.
Oh, the
Yeah,
standings. Okay.
before the
All
standing
right. The
page.
standings right now. It is Vinje. Who is this guy? Vinje. Vinje is what? An 1800. Oh, then there's BCXO 1700. Okay. Well, that was the first. Is this second round?
That was the second round.
Okay, now we are in for the third.
Yeah, 15 games are ongoing, as you can see. And Haruna has 2 points. And this is the third round. And looking at his opponent, is most likely to find this tournament, this particular game, challenging. I mean, we are talking about Semanem here, who's quite a speed merchant himself. But Haruna being Haruna,
Oh,
he is the man to beat.
okay. Let's dive into this game. So we have Faruna taking on Semanem. I think these two had a recent encounter and they ended. What were the scores in that encounter? Was it 6 rounds?
Yes, but I think Semanem lost it. We shall look at the games maybe another time because this stream is basically tournament. But Haruna is taking his time. Semanem is taking his time on the clock, and Haruna is playing solid, very solid.
Okay, let's see what they're going for here. But I can see Ikesa is just trying to take advantage of just the C5 and D4, but Haruna is hey, Haruna is white.
Haruna is white.
Haruna is white. Okay. I think Haruna he wants to control this game from the center. That is all he wants to do. Just to frustrate the center. After frustrating the center, then he tries to counter, as you can see.
Black hasn't
Oh,
developed any major pieces. There's no piece which has crossed the middle line. And Haruna has developed all his two
mm,
knights. A bishop is ready to castle. Really, he has conquered the center.
yeah. So he really has time on this, you know. But now you can see Black is a bit frustrated. And
Yes, he has been
I think,
dominated.
I think after C3, oh, it does Bishop. Actually, I would have preferred C3 so that Queen can sit here and they watch over this H6. You see that? I
Yes,
think Black might also consider long castling. Is it possible?
I think after that move, Black may
Hmm.
be considering short side castle and then pawn moving the queen side.
Well, I think he's likely to keep his options open until further notice because he might go ahead and open something like this or try to open F5 in the long run because even this king can stay in the center for as long as it wants to some extent. Oh, okay. What do you make of this immediate attack on the long side
The
castling
queen
of Black
side, it shows the
on the
hunger
queen
and the
side?
desire to win from Haruna. And that is a trademark recklessness of Haruna, which has gained him both fame and so many losses. But I still believe that in this particular game, Haruna wants to throw everything at Egesa,
Yeah,
aka
he's
Seman.
going.
He wants to
I
throw
think.
all the pieces, including the kitchen sink.
Actually, for me, if I were him, I would actually go ahead and open up this area. I don't know why, but I'll do it because he has a lot of alternatives. He has rook left. Rook lecture so that it can now pass this side. Are you seeing that maneuver?
Yes.
Yeah, rook can come here and then sits on b3. Because all these are options. I don't think I like that move.
No, even me, I don't like it.
Well, but this has nothing to worry. Oh, how about this pawn here? Because this pawn has something funny here. Because I think that's why Eges has first moved this bishop away. So that now he can advance this pawn and try to frustrate this knight.
Yes, I think he wants to chase it and gain
Mm.
some space in the middle game. If you just do a simple analysis, you see that really the space is taken over
Mm.
by white. White right now has more pawns and is more poised to conquer and dominate.
I think I have a problem with this move.
What would you have preferred? If
Ah.
it were me, I would simply have played maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
this is not nice because this bishop is going to reroute from here. Ah,
no,
come on.
he's actually interested in capturing it. He's not interested in anything else.
Because now Haruna can easily take and then capture this pawn.
No,
Oh, king can
he will
take.
take with king. He'll capture with king. The king captures.
Ah,
Haruna is late. He should have taken out the bishop when he could. Now it's too little,
no,
too
but
late.
he's not late because he had a resource in this pawn, in this a
Mm.
pawn. But then here, if I am, let me see, because I'm sure there is a mate around here because I can see knight coming here and then knight coming here, attacking these.
Right now, there's no
With,
mate threat. However, the position favors black in this position.
yeah, the
Uh,
position favors black right now. Oh, but I see Arnav is trying to make he's one of the I think can I call him one of the kings of comebacks? He's not yet dead until he's dead.
I don't like that move. He should have just gone to win a simple pawn on
Yeah, go and win a simple pawn.
on d2.
Mm.
These maneuvers, I don't see what they are leading up to, but it's just a matter of time for us to tell. It may be that
Okay.
he's poised to make
But now I
overtures.
see. Mm.
Haruna is actually going. He's threatening g7 and creating a passed pawn. There's a threat
Yeah.
over there, but he has to be wary of what the young man can do.
But you see, like we pointed out earlier, that this rook, the best route for this rook was to maneuver on this line either to h3 or h4, so that it can either control, these two. But as you can see, I guess is making a big deal out of every careless move that's made by Arun. Oh, I don't like
Guess
that.
has won. Guess has won this game. As you
As one
can
is game,
clearly
but you
Guess has
see, this pawn advantage for because you know white has some strength on the queen side. This might be the turning point of this entire game, you know, because now after this, oh, someone wants a draw. I think I would go here, then sit next to the knight, and then push this pawn to protect this pawn, you know?
yes, but you see, even if they gave him that pawn, he cannot capture it immediately. He'd rather go for a knight exchange. Why? If he captures the pawn, there's a knight check on d6. There's a knight check on d6. Yet he has a pawn majority on the king side. He can use that pawn majority to convert
Hmm.
the game. Just
Yeah, to
exchange
convert, to
slowly
convert.
and convert the game.
Oh, okay. Well, he has a lot of options because now you see this pawn is in trouble. Yeah, because
It
after
is
here,
though.
knight is going to You see?
E5. Knight E5 is the killer move.
Yeah, knight E5 wins everything.
Haruna is lost. Haruna
Yeah,
is
he's lost.
clueless. Haruna doesn't know what hit him, doesn't know what to do.
Oh. But you see, we should also watch out for this queen side. You know, as black goes on to pick pawns, we should watch out for the queen side.
No. There's no
Yeah,
threat
because
whatsoever.
no, after this knight, because there is this move which is very strong and very painful.
Which one?
So I guess
Knight
has
B3.
no time to pick this pawn. You
Why?
see that?
Why didn't he just capture the pawn? He had that time. He
Oh,
actually
actually,
had that time.
because now I think someone is going for time trouble. Right now, you see, is I guess it's opening up these problems. You know, now you see after this, yeah. Oh, what is Aruna waiting for?
Knight C5. Knight C5. My God,
Haruna's
Knight
lost.
C5.
Oh my goodness,
Haruna has
Haruna has
made a
lost this game.
yes. Clearly, Haruna has lost
But
this
you
game.
know, Haruna could easily draw.
I don't think he can get a draw in this one because after Knight G3, the pawn is going to be taken, and all those 4 pawns are going to queen. Pawn push. All the pawns are going to
This guy
queen.
has
Pawn
not.
push.
Oh,
Yes, pawn push. C. Sorry, F. Pawn push.
what is the guesser
No.
doing? Oh, okay. You know, Aruna has a lot of lives. Oh, but I like what he has done. This pawn is controlling that square and that square. You know, he has. I like the way Ekes has maneuvered
Capture
this
the
king.
pawn first. He's not capturing the pawn. He needs to capture the pawn so that Haruna has no winning material. It's imperative that you capture the pawn so that Haruna at no one time has winning.
Mm-hmm.
Then take pawns to queen. Go on queen. Go on queen. Very fast. You don't even have to take time to think. Go on queen.
Good move.
Go on queen. Go to queen.
Oh, wow, that's a wonderful game. I like the patience. I guess I exhibited. But let's have a look at CM Bagade's game.
Before we go
Oh,
to
this is also
Baghdad,
done. Ah,
let's take a look at the standings.
the standings. All right.
As you can clearly see, our weakest brain, aka Chakul, is in Uganda. They
Uh,
say Isabuti. He is eating with
mm.
chopsticks. He is clearly in the driver's seat and in the driving seat. Back to you, Mande.
Okay. Well, I'm also here having a look at the standings, and I think weakest brain. Well, all these players you see here, starting from weakest brain to Semane, okay, from 1 to 4. These are not walkover players. You know, these are all strong players, and maybe
These are
Arnold is
players
having
who
a
have
hard
come.
time. Yeah, they have come for the money. Actually, these ones are not here to play chess. They have come for the money.
We also have other players like Bunamwaya who are
Hmm.
talking big, but now as we speak, Bunamwaya,
Hmm.
aka Dr. K. Chizito, he is in.
Hmm. Hey, they are all part of this club.
Yes, they're all part of this club.
I think we have an interesting game somewhere, but I just can't see. What is it? You know, I'm trying to find attacking games. You know, games which are full of intensity. Okay, let's look at this game here. But this is between
I think
Nabuire and Kenneth Pope.
Bulemezi, sorry, not Bunamwaya, but Bulemezi is
Um,
in 30th position right now with 3 losses so
mm,
far. So, as you know, the
oh,
attacking players in this tournament, they're all on the first page. We're talking about Weakest Brain, Sema Name, Emmanuel King, Mountain
yes.
Icon, Haruna,
Mm,
Crash, Bagade, and the one and only Mugide. And Mugide has a
yeah.
reputation for causing upsets, only that she got her own upset round 3. Now, as we're
Mm,
going to round 4, she is playing against CM Bagade, the number 1 theoretician in Uganda, the one and only Bagade, who is poised to embarrass her it's embarrassing. But
Oh, let's see how much his theory
and
will benefit him. Let's see. Okay.
this
I
is
don't know
round
which
four.
opening
Let's
this
look at
was.
Emmanuel. Round four, let's look at
Emmanuel
Emmanuel.
King.
Yes, he's playing
Okay.
against Wicked Spring. This is the #1 game for this particular round.
Oh, all right. Maybe just to see what kind of opening, but I'm certain this must have been an F4 of sorts. Oh, C4. Okay. I think Emmanuel King chose strategy and didn't have to be very offensive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ah. Well, I like the build up. White is doing here. Let's see. Mhm. Okay, let's see. Black is trying to cause as much frustration as possible, but I am seeing problems on this pawn, you know,
Yes,
because of this bishop sacrifice. I don't know if you
yes,
have encountered some games which involve, now if this queen was on c7, you know, there was always this sacrifice in the pipeline, you know. I have had
yes.
sequences around this kind of games in this very setup, because now I think
Mm.
Black is considering taking off this bishop and then maybe prepare a future sacrifice on this thing. But again,
But
what?
White also has his own plans. He is putting pressure on
Mm,
uh, is E3 and
mm.
protecting all that he has, but he's also going to put pressure on F5. I see White putting a
Yes,
knight
yes,
on
yes.
F5 and causing constipation on the side of weakest brain.
Oh, and he allows that move. I don't fancy that. I
What
don't
was his
fancy that
option?
at all.
What options did he have?
I think he
I
would
don't think he
consider
had an
pushing the
option.
pawn.
Which one? Because the
Yeah,
knight
no.
was being threatened. The
Yes,
knight
the
was
knight
being
was
threatened.
being threatened. The knight was being threatened, but look at this alternative. Yeah, the knight is here. Why
H
didn't he just push? Why didn't he push the pawn?
H5. Pawn
Now,
H5.
yes, h5. Because at
Where
this
the king
point,
could still come. Mm.
White could not afford chasing the knight after h5. Because this pawn
Yes.
will be a weakness, and this will also be
Yes.
a target. So I would
Yeah.
rather you would do this. You keep pressure on this pawn. You keep sacrifices all over this place. Because now knight is attacking there, knight is here. Even queen has a sacrifice here. I mean, there's a lot to work for, and even I would even consider even h5 is a bit far fetched, all right. But
Mm.
we'll do h5. Then we pile here. So that knight adds a fortress on this queen here. Then we have some attacks on this line. So you see
I
how they
beg to
attack with,
disagree.
you know.
I beg to disagree. Right now, Black is very active. He has taken over that C file. He's going for
Okay.
B2. And before B2, he's also going for D. Uh, D. He's going for knight D3. And I don't think that was a very good move by Weakest Brain to open up the king. He would have just kept the tempo and
Hey,
simply,
just keep it solid.
yeah, just tempo, keep it solid, and attack on the queen side.
And you look at, I don't like this knight here because this knight has few squares. I would rather, he goes to f5. Because the whole point of chasing you from this square is to cause a weakness. So if someone chases you, you go back, then does it again. Just go back to your original square. I mean, that's what knights are for.
As you can see, White is is really cramped, is constipated, and has nowhere to go. So all the knights are going to go back to square one.
Because I think after this is quite a strong move. Because now we have knight coming to take advantage of this square. E4 is a problem. It's a backward pawn here. So if knight can take control of e4,
Actually,
then
knight
it's
e4
fine.
would be no. What's wrong with these chess players? Knight e4 would be the move. Knight e4, and then you
Oh
bring
my
the other knight into
goodness.
the game, and you activate the
And if,
bishop.
oh, and if, And he has put the queen there instead.
I think he put the queen there intending for a queen exchange and then coming for the b3 pawn. His whole plan
Oh,
is
you
just
come.
the b3
All
pawn.
right, all right.
And after capturing
Oh,
b3, he's going to go for f4 and then penetrate. Um,
hmm.
no way, they are
Oh,
going to a draw. No.
oh,
No,
this
no,
is
no.
embarrassing. There,
Embarrassing.
there is a problem there. All right, let's have a
It's
look
a
at iPhone's game.
player.
Ah, this is quite a nice one. I think we missed it. Let me see. Let's see. iPhone went for same name. Went for B3. For some reason, he has picked interest in B3 for quite a long time now. Wow, 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 wow. What kind of idea is this? G4 as Ali has moved to? Yes. What kind of aggression is this?
Forgive me,
What
but
a game.
why didn't he ever play Queen A? Queen uh Queen H5. Am I
Queen
saying fine?
H5. Oh, like you go straight away to Queen H5. From
Yes.
here to
I think maybe he
ah,
missed a few moves, but it's still okay. Let's follow and let's
okay.
follow through. But this game has been explosive, as you can see. Very explosive
Very
and
explosive.
aggressive.
Now look at how black his position is extremely. I think we can connect. Can we say it is cramped?
Mm.
Yeah, because after knight here and then rook, we can have a serious problem. Oh, you see? Now look at this. Oh my goodness. But the challenge here is that Semanim doesn't have enough time to convert this game. Is 25 seconds enough to convert this game?
Well,
Oh, don't check. Oh, come on. Why did it? Look at this. Eh?
no.
Look at this. If he did this, I think I would go for a P, right?
Yes,
Not so.
yes.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Uh, wow. I think after that we can call it something. Yes.
Yes, it's something. Free rook, no!
Oh.
No!
iPhone has decided to just go for what can I call it? He's playing time now because I guess he's one of the slowest players we have. I don't think he has time to convert this game.
You may be
Just take
surprised.
the piece.
You may be surprised.
Protect protect the rook. What is this guy playing? Check, check,
Draw.
attack. Not there.
This is a
Ah,
draw. This is a draw. Oh
this
my
is
god.
my goodness.
What are these players doing? I don't know. I
You
don't know.
can't convert this. Look, there was no need to give away this pawn. Look, after actually, I would prefer. Uh, I would have preferred. Let me say. Let's see. I prefer you protect this pawn. Oh, there was this knight attacking this pawn. Yeah, but still, you'll stay with this pass pawn and even have time to attack this. All right, let's
Well,
check out some other games. Who else is still running? Let's see. This round is this. Let me just try to refresh this. Let's see. The top players have agreed drawn. So we have three draws in the top seven. Mm-hmm. Weakest
as
spring.
you can
Let's see.
as you can see, we are set for round 5, and Weakest Spring is leading with 3.5. He would be having 4 right now if he had not agreed to the draw against Emmanuel King in a winning position. Not far off is Semanem, also known as Double E. Harunov, FM Harunov is hot on their heels with 3 points out of 4 games. My Crash, Bagger Day, I Want an iPhone, all are coming for that.
Hmm. Let's see. Okay, I don't know how Arnov is doing, but let's have a look at this game. I don't know. Oh, he's taking on Emmanuel King. This is another hot one we missed. All right, let's have a look at the
This
opening
game
choice.
has just
Oh, okay. Aruna goes E4 and Emmanuel King responds with C5 Sicilian. Hmm. I think both players are aware of this opening and they're not afraid to use it.
I think both players are more cautious of what's happening. I'm going to add Naigad Ajiri to the stream. Please welcome Naigad.
Hi everyone.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see.
Uh,
Which game is this? How are the standings?
well, what we can say is that the standings are quite interesting. As we speak
Guys,
right now,
excuse me.
Weakest Brain is on top, is leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, and followed by Emmanuel King, then Semanem, then Harunov, then My Crush. Those are the top players right now. If we were to look at the bottom, we have Basjo and Muzinyi. I think they didn't show up, but we have Bulemezi with
I played
1, 2,
some
3,
games,
4
but
draws. We have Nkabs, Mathenge, Kancha, Kanje, Haplet, and of course we see you there in 23rd position, though you've paused. Very
yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I played the Unity tournament earlier.
In the middle, as you can see, we have Bisley Knights in 20th position, all up to Mugide with 11 points, all of them with 2, and they're fighting for their lives. On page 1, we have Weakest Brain up to Nawire from 1 to 10 positions. So let's look at the number 1 player right now, who is Weakest Brain. You can look at their game, and as you can clearly see, he's playing against Egesa, Semanem, Double E, and he's holding his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns versus 6 pawns, rook versus rook, queen versus queen, knight versus bishop. I can comfortably say any day I would pick White's position right now because he has a knight, though he has some weaknesses with a backward pawn on a D.
Yeah, the D3 pawn is a bit
Yeah,
weak.
so it's kind of a problem, but I prefer knight to a
But not
bishop
enough
in an
because
open game.
yeah, I mean I just like white. It's just more
It's easier to play, right?
easier to play.
Yeah. But both players are very cautious. That's a bad move. I would not go for it. But
Yeah, you lose
going
a
for an
pawn,
exchange, and he's most likely going
and
to lose.
he gets nothing from that move. Okay, he gets some pawn here, but still,
No, he's
I
going to
did.
capture
Yeah, it
B2.
takes this, and then there's also the E5 pawn hanging.
No, the E5. Yeah, the E5 pawn is also hanging. Egesa is not willing to give it up.
Yeah.
I don't think Egesa is going to give it up without a fight. Egesa could be thinking of other maneuvers, but for now, he's not giving up that pawn without a fight. However, Weakest Brain is also not giving it up easily. He's not giving it up without a fight. He's willing to put Egesa in a very, very, very uncomfortable position. He's threatening mate and so many other nasty things. Actually, I fear for Egesa's position right now. Egesa could be in for a shock of his life.
Yeah.
Shakur is thinking, time is ticking. What are his options?
I think he can just. Okay, no, he can't take that. Okay, this StreamYard thing is blocking. Let me just open it in a new tab. Okay.
How about that? You can see better now?
Yeah. But
Monday is back.
this is
Monday, we are looking at game number 1, and it's feisty, as you can clearly see.
Okay. Let me. Okay, game one between Weakest Brain and Same Name.
Yes, and Name wants to checkmate Weakest Brain. He's not having any. If I was a guesser right now, I would play Queen A. 1.
Oh, I think there is a
then you
pattern
can
here.
push H5.
No. There's no need for H5. I think there is a pattern around here, right?
H5 was quite good. H5 was quite good. Yeah.
H5.
Yes.
H5.
Where would
How
the knight
defend? How would you defend? Okay.
Do we have a draw?
I don't
Does
think we
this
have a
win?
This is the end. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the end because I don't see anything that can work out. I would think this and then say, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, Shakur blew it.
I think someone should resign.
Yeah.
Finally. Weakest Brain loses. I don't think it's happy. I think he's going to cry. I think he's going to chant. I think he's going to pull his hair and he's finished.
Why would another like that one cry?
Things happen. As you can see, Semanem has no loss. He has 4 wins and a draw.
Wow.
And hot on his heels is Crash.
You know, the irony is there's another account with which is 2-4.
Let's look at this game between Aronov and it ended as soon as I clicked.
Maybe someone did play. Was it played?
Kenneth Paul versus iPhone. Kenneth Paul is actually my coach.
Sonko. That is Sonko.
Yeah.
Sonko actually called me before the tournament and told me he's going to play. Sonko is a formidable player, but he hasn't been playing online for long. So
really, a lot in class.
So
some of these guys don't know. So can you imagine someone took a longer route?
Yeah, but Sonko is just slow.
Yeah.
Who's Sonko here? Kenneth Paul?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I've harassed this account. Let me check. We haven't played the game.
So Monday, the screen is yours. The screen is yours.
Oh yes, I'll just having a look at this game. I'm trying to see if I've played any games with any of these two. Let me see. With Kenneth Paul, no game yet. With the White and iPhone, wow, the games are enormous. I remember about 6 games. That's if the math is right. But let's go back here. Let me see. Is any other game which is running? Oh, no, this is which round?
We have 19 seconds to the next round, and the tournament is 7 rounds piece. So just know the last round in Uganda, they say they are Kasameme. Basically, they are
But David, you're not in Uganda. I don't know. Where did you learn from Uganda?
I used to listen to football over the radio. So I really know some Uganda here and there.
And talking of football, there is Belgium and Portugal. You might pick interest after this tournament.
Who are you supporting?
For me, I am Portugal. I know they might lose, but I also have a faith-based approach. Let's see, we have Emmanuel King on board one with same name. Then we have Mike Rush and Wickets Ben on board two. Then we have Medi one and Awanta Naifun on board four. I think those are the most interesting games. And then Harunov on board seven taking one Safina. And
Oh
then
my God,
there's one
let's look at
person,
Harunov's game. Harunov's game is
Aruna's
done.
game.
Yeah.
Aruna and Vasazu. Let me just
Mugite.
get it, sorry. Oh, Aruna Mugide. Where is it? Aruna Mugide. Okay, I think Haruna will just win because of experience and the fact that he's just the better one. He might not
Well,
lose
in
much.
Bishop Mugide, we have been talking about the different Mugide than the one, you know. She has been beating and embarrassing people. And as you can clearly see, she has a bishop pair and she has already castled. She's in a much better position. Actually,
Let's see.
Yeah.
we are
Maybe
talking about Mugide Haruna. And even if Haruna is a more experienced player, he's still in the center. His king is hasn't yet come. He
I
has
don't like Black's position.
well, I like Black's position. Someone has just confirmed to us that he doesn't like the FM's position.
I can tell you categorically that Haruna is just going to use experience to swing this.
Yeah,
But
experience will win this game. But I think
it's much better position.
if Safina has ever pushed G4 in her life, yeah,
Yes.
she will convert this game.
Why would she push G4 before F4? F5, sorry.
Before F5, because
Yeah.
F5 just locks the game. But look at this. After F5, I think Black can go ahead and do things like this. You know, he might open up this. Okay, when you pick, then Rook attacks here. You know, Black can have some composition on the queen side, and that's what we don't want. But this forces Black to take and keep this pawn a backward pawn. And look, a backward pawn and double. You see that?
The
But
Haruna,
F5,
I know would never pick on F4 unless another one.
yes.
She would rather die than pick on F.
And that is the whole point of keeping this pawn here, to provoke Haruna to do it. Because look at this. After G4, okay, what's the best response for Black here?
Well, Black would probably have overtures on the queen side. Maybe Rook B, Rook B8, then pawn push B5, or just a direct B5 targeting an attack on the C2 pawn.
Yes. So when you do this, you just exchange this pawn, right? But now
Yes, and
we have an attack here. Okay. But look at this. If this pawn is already on G4, then we do this and have a pawn storm. You know, this can be something. But let's continue with the game. What has happened? Oh, Mugire chose the alternative of F5. But you see, this gives Black some chances to recover from this mess. You see that?
Mugide missed a pawn.
Which pawn?
I think she's there was a pawn on. Yeah.
She didn't want to lose C2 because C2 creates tactics for all these pieces.
And that's why I'm saying that she's more careful than we are giving her credit for.
Oh, but I didn't like Haruna's queen move. Was that wise? Actually, I would go ahead and pick, then bypass to guard queen.
What about Rook A C1?
Rook A?
C1.
Rook A C1. Your bishop is falling, right?
There's a rook falling down. There's a rook falling. Haruna, there's a rook falling on C8. Haruna's blundered this.
There's a rook, yeah.
Oh, there's a rook falling. Okay, let's see what Safina goes for. Oh, Safina saves the bishop. But Haruna indeed has 9 lives. Let's agree.
Well, I think Safina is still going to beat him. His 9 lives are about to run out.
Experience wins games, my friend.
Well, for this
now you see,
wow.
Now you see the problem we have here. This bishop is going to become extremely strong.
Yeah.
You know? You see that actually Haruna can afford to lose this pawn.
I don't think Haruna can afford to lose that pawn Monday. Reason being that creates the pass pawn. That's the first threat. The second threat, Bukide has a queen and a rook enough to defend her king position, so she can't die. She
Hey,
can't
so
die.
Haruna is down by a queen. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Right, rook and bishop for queen. I don't know. It depends on.
But after this
And she's
check,
about
we have
to
a
lock up.
problem. No, Haruna
The
missed
queen
something.
is a
Okay.
bit inactive.
Oh, Haruna is going to move like this. Oh, I see rook coming here, then here.
It's
Taking
still
over
okay.
this file.
It can be there and it can suck the position off.
No. Because Haruna is going to start with this queen check. I mean, this bishop check. Okay. And then he will align his rooks on this second file here. You get? And he's going to control all of this with these two rooks. You see that?
Don't understand that.
But Safina has 3 moves to queen. 3 moves to queen. You guys calculate that one. 3 moves to queen.
Oh.
Whatever Haruna does,
is going to.
he has a queen in 3 moves. Whatever
This is what Haruna
does,
is going to do. Haruna is going to trick Safina with this move, and Safina will go to queen. Okay.
Safina is still going to queen, irrespective of
We have
what.
wasted a move. I don't know. I wasted a move with that.
I don't think she
he had to save a mate.
Yes,
No, he had to save a mate. Oh man, that's a strong move from Safina.
okay.
I told you guys Safina is something else.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at how that queen come. Oh, this is lost. This is a mate, right?
Not yet.
Nice move. That's a nice move.
Check again. This time she picks the pawn in check. Then pushes the pawn to queen. So whatever Haruna does.
But
check one more time.
No, that wasn't good. Yeah,
it's still okay.
No, that bishop move was just not good. He could have at least taken the draw. Okay, it could have gone down. It's like he wanted to win. He could have just come back, threatened a draw.
Haruna has a draw.
Wait.
Haruna wants a perpetual. I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah. After rook there, it is drawn or mate.
Oh.
Rook, no, queen check first. Queen check on, yes, queen check.
This wins.
Oh.
Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my.
Nice one.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he even went off.
Oh my God! Haruna felt
just turned off his phone.
Haruna
even logged off.
Yes, even logged off. He felt that check in the wrong place.
You can't just say felt the check in the wrong place. Viewers might start imagining things.
Well, it was the right square for Mugide.
Okay, let's look at the flag masters.
Look at
the flag masters. Which board? Board 1 or board 2?
That's board 2.
Look at board 2. Weakest spin and my crash.
Wait, board 1 also looks interesting. Oh, this is amazing.
This is a mid.
It's aggressive.
Oh my goodness. Now that was funny.
Wait, let's look at board 1.
Okay.
Hey. Oh. Hey. Okay. No.
I think this is another draw.
No. I guess I won this.
No.
Yeah.
This is a bad move. I would prefer this.
Okay, yeah. Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
Okay, he dropped a pawn, which was.
Yeah, he would have. Gone for something.
Still convert.
No, I think he would have gone for this straight away. Put the bishop here and lose a pawn, and your king takes the center, so that you can advance. Remember, you have more pawns on the king side. I mean, on the queen side. Okay, but let's see what is happening right now. No, this is drawn.
I have to go. Maybe next time we should do this earlier.
Okay. Thank you, Naigat.
All right.
Part of the stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Oh,
your time. We
nice,
shall give you
nice
all the
one.
updates tomorrow, possibly. Hmm. How did Semanim convert this?
I'm telling you, it's something else. Something else.
Ah, what happened here? This pawn is going to queen. Someone really believes they can convert this game. They can get a tails. Look at this annoying move by black.
Very annoying. I don't think you can even be flagged. This is a very simple checkmate.
Just take away bishop and mate.
Yes, just take a bishop and mate very easily.
It
Bicycle
might
mate
as tails.
can't happen.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's
if you
mated.
take a look at the standings right now, if you take a look at the standings right now, we are having Semanem with 5.5 going into the last round with a tie break of 18.5. Really, who can handle him? Who can beat him? Who can touch him? No one.
Have you recognized the participation of Beastly Nice? Beastly Nice is Bob Bivasa, FM Bob Bivasa, the beast.
Wow, that is nice. That is
Yeah,
nice.
he's here. He's taking on Harunov in this
In
round.
the very last round,
Is it the last round?
yes, this is the last round. 7 out of 7. It's the last round.
Okay, I think Aruna must be very disappointed because for some reason he thought he's going to win everything. And now Semanem here begs to differ. And well,
Mugide
let's
had
see.
something to say about it. Mugide had something to say about it.
Yeah, she was concerned that Arunov wants to win the tournament. And now the irony is, Arunov is now even out of the top 10, as you can see. I can't see his name anywhere.
Which is quite embarrassing for a FIDE master. Actually, he's the only FIDE master in this event.
Now we are
I think
forced to click to go to the second page.
to look for him.
And yet I didn't want to go to the second page. I need to focus on the top 10 alone. But let's see.
I think he got 3 losses. 3 losses is quite bad.
Hey, Knight got lost all games and he decided to withdraw from the tournament. I can see here.
No, he won one. He won one, but he decided that he was tired. He decided that he was tired. You can take a look at the person leading from behind. That is Budemezi. And look at some of the games. Yes.
Basjo, let me see who's here.
Number 30.
On this,
number 30. Just
what?
Number
30. Let me see.
I've done the stream. Yeah. So as you can clearly see, Budemezi is playing against an non-existent opponent. That is Kanta. I think this may be the only 1 point he's going to get from all this. And it's a bad turnout for the doctor, but I think next time he will do better. So
the doctor has to be. Yeah, the doctor has to be oppressed because it's the only way he will learn this game.
I think that doctor was vaccinated today. 6 vaccines of the BCC variant.
So he has had Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, and all that, AstraZeneca. He has taken all the shots.
He's fully immunized. So who do you think is going to win in this game? My crush, Semanem.
Well, I think Semanem will just set off a draw. He's not going to complicate his life. He's already winning, so he's not going to play so much. Like you can see, this is already something draw. He just wants to draw. But I
I
think
think he's going to grind it through for a win
mm,
because he has 2 pawns close to the center, one on f3, one on e4, and he's going to grind this win through. I think he wants to win.
mhm.
And so
His
he's
plan is
moving.
to take king, bishop to attack this pawn.
Yes.
And after
He's,
bishop, you now have ideas of pushing that pawn, right?
yes, he has ideas of pushing and making sure that he wins. He will not easily exchange unless he's getting something out of it.
Mm. I didn't like that move because that move should have been on an end game kind of pawn push. But this is too early because
Yes.
now you can see is giving black alternatives. You know. Oh wait, I thought this was a tactic. Sorry, I thought he had given away this tactic. But the rook
But
is
he has,
watching.
there's knight B 5.
Knight
I think
b5.
my
Oh,
Crash
okay.
has played badly, terribly. He should have exchanged,
Knight. Oh no,
but
but
he's
knight b5. Oh, knight
his
b5 loses a
opponent.
piece. Loses a No, but after knight b5, black can simply go bishop e3, and yeah, might not be much of a worry.
The pieces fall like dominoes. There's a pawn falling on a7.
No, that pawn can't easily fall because of the move rook a8. Black gets
And then
back
knight goes
this.
back.
Yeah,
Knight
black
goes
gets back this pawn.
Actually, if rook a8, that's when the rook sacks on d5.
Mm-hmm. Then rook takes knight. You're right.
Then bishop c.
Why? What is happening?
I think that was the best course of action, but now there's a bishop intermezzo first. Bishop checks c5, intermezzo first. He missed it.
He missed that, huh?
I don't know what's becoming of our young men. How do you miss such juicy positions?
No, well, he's already winning, so he has nothing to worry about.
Well, he might lose. There's a free pawn on a2. There's a free pawn on a2. What are they saying that I'm not seeing? You guys, what are they saying that I'm not seeing?
Black has no time to take that pawn because of this bishop move.
Well, now
So
he has to defend.
here I would rather you just play your rook and keep quiet. This is not rocket science. He doesn't have to stress. What? Doesn't he lose a piece?
No, he doesn't lose a piece.
No, this is the move. Rook takes, then bishop takes. Have you seen that?
It's still not losing a piece. It's just an exchange.
No, this one wins. This one wins. No, look at this tactic.
Rook takes,
okay?
then rook takes, then bishop check, then
Check.
the sits on e6. There's nothing.
What's on e6? The king sits
Yeah.
on e6.
Yes.
Then pawn check. There was a tactic, my friend. You have to look at it.
There was a pattern, yes. I concur with you on that.
Now with this, my crush has saved everything.
Well, he's still on the ropes. I don't think he has saved anything. Rather, he's about to be turned upside down because he opened up his. He just has to take the king away.
I like that move.
How do you like it again? Fried or roasted?
The move I like is well, let me see. No, these ones I think are going to play for time. I think my crush strategy is let me frustrate white, take him to an end game whereby mine is an easier one, and then white will spend more time calculating, and then as for black, he'll just keep on playing with the pieces. I think that's the strategy he's going for.
Yeah, and I think he may even go for a draw. He has no problem going for a draw.
No, black has to win.
He can actually go down to it is tricky for him to go down. He has to go
No,
sideways.
no, he can't go sideways because when you go sideways, okay, we have rook this. When you
But then
pin, it
there's
starts
check.
with a rook check.
Bishop times C. Bishop times C. He missed it. Bishop times C. He missed it then.
Oh.
Bishop times C. He had bishop times C.
If this is a
Pin.
blunder.
Pin. That's a blunder. Pin. But now he steps out of it.
No,
King
he
F.
cannot.
King F.
There's this knight. There's this knight.
And that's why I'm saying that King F6. King F6.
King F6.
Yes. I think Semanem is going to win on
time.
I don't know why you can't see King F6.
Okay. My friend. My friend, what is happening here is not okay. This is a tactic, right?
Yes, it is.
Just double check. Just attack it like that, yeah.
Semanem is a speed demon. He may swing this.
It's not yet over until it is over.
Yes, but he had a free rook to capture and he didn't capture it. He missed. It's lost.
Oh, well. That's a great performance from Semanem, but yeah, I think Egesa wins this tournament. Oh, sorry, what have I done?
And see who is in third position. CM Bagade.
Oh.
CM Bagade is in third position, ahead of so many naysayers, ahead of so many people. CM Bagade is in third position. He's ahead of all the speed merchants and all the Singapore players. CM Bagade in third position. And what a poor turnout from Harunov. Who knew that?
I really thought Harunov was going to win this. I was confident Harunov was going to win this.
Well,
so Egesa finishes this tournament unbeaten.
Unbeaten, while Harunov, the number one seeded player, ends up with 3 out of 4. I think this teaches us a lesson that you need to be humble and you need to respect your opponents, whether they are Mugide or they are Safina.
Agreed. Well, let's see. But this is very bad. Is it the 18th? Actually, he was the top seed of this tournament, right?
Yes, he was.
Now, some of the biggest disappointments, I think, we have Weakest Brain and Harunov. I think they didn't really play well to their expectation or to their level. Because now someone like Beastly Knights, FMB Basa Bob, who has not been playing this game for a long time. Okay, he has issues, he has some, issues, but even with those issues, he manages to finish 4 points ahead of an FM who is a 2-3, and then Weakest Brain who is a 2-2. This is unbelievable.
Yes.
Let's see. Then we have this other, the third column or third page. We have Happy It. Who's this Happy It? Oh, okay. Bulemezi tries to come back and gets 2 points in this tournament. Uh, well, the rest were not able to play and complete their game, so we might not as well have to rate there. But well, those are the tournament winners. Let's see. Sema Nema in their position one, Emmanuel King in position two, and then CM Bagard in position three. What do you make of this tournament? Any interesting sights? Jireka Chess Champ?
Well, what I can say is that
Mm,
this has been a very interesting tournament, and we appreciate Unamoya Chess Club for the turnout and for organizing the event. It was really a good turnout and a welcome feature to our Sundays in Uganda. There were 32 players who registered, but mostly 30
mm,
players. Of the 30, Semanem,
mm.
also known as Double E, also known as Egesa, emerged the winner. Egesa Emmanuel proved beyond reasonable doubt while he's a force
But
to
look,
reckon with.
look at even this performance rating. You know, he performed at 2.5. This is one thing. This has to be reviewed. 2.547. Emmanuel King at 2.471. This performance rating is really, this really shows that this person has invested so much time in his work, and I think the results speak for themselves, right?
Yeah, I think that the results speak for themselves. You can clearly see that he has put in the work, he has delivered,
Mm.
and I think he has done something amazing.
Do you think he's likely to make FM or get a title, in the next 3 or 5 years?
I think once the COVID situation changes in Uganda and Mande stops sipping tea like His Excellency Museveni, he can make can make FM in 3 years. The other thing is the drought in having
Yeah.
tournaments in Uganda. We have not been having rated events. We thank God for the current ECF executive, which made sure that all the National League events we've had for the last 3 years have been rated. So we have more
Mm,
rated players. Most tournaments have been rated. Even rapid events have been rated. So he will get the ratings. The challenge is getting the international opportunities. And I think within 3 to 5 years, with more support, more funding, they'll be able to get there.
mm, okay. And let's see. CM Bagade pulled out of chess, but I think he's comfortable playing online chess and and chess which is competitive. What do you make
Well,
of his comeback in the online chess tournament?
one thing I can say is that, well, he has been active and he has been part of so many, so he keeps abreast of what is happening. And if you see his performance, he really did well for himself in this event. He managed to get
Mm,
a tournament performance 2-0. And when you look at
mm,
the opponents that he floored Emmanuel King, who is the second. He played against Emmanuel King and lost only to Emmanuel King and Mike Rush. But he managed to beat everyone else, including Bob Bibasa, Beasley Knight. He beat Mugide, the Haruna Crusher. He beat one. So I think Bagada has done well for himself in this event. And this event was sponsored by Namoya Chess Club. And
mm,
the first three persons get prizes. That is 70,000 Ugandan shillings, 30,000 Ugandan shillings, and 50,000 Ugandan shillings. Third and second place.
mm,
So after the box away with a cool 30,000 Ugandan shillings, which is approximately $8. I think that's good for a
mm.
weekend showdown.
Yes, yeah, it's a good for weekend and do something simple.
Yeah, I think you can have a showdown that. But when you look at
Mm,
other players, turned out this was a decent turnout. We don't have any other rated players. We don't have serious players like Wanyama. We don't have Chiroka Cheslam. We don't have Okas. So
mm,
surely this was a good turnout. We have 30 players supporting
mm,
Samoa. This is good.
mm,
And when we talk about the girls, the lady turnout, we have Nabuire with 4.5 points, Mukide with 4 points, Then the top 10. Then we also have Angela with 11 points, Vinay with in 11th position, Vinay in 12th position, both with 4 points. Then we have Devina with 3.5 in 17th position, all ahead of Harunov. I think the ladies in this tournament showed that it doesn't matter whether you have an FM fight or not, you can be
Mm.
above a strong chess player like her.
Well, I would also want to say that maybe he took this tournament for granted, and he thought maybe it is just a few players and want to just win this easily. But this was very, very disappointing for him. What do you
Yes.
make of FM's? Is it FM Sonkomati? I see it as Kenneth Paul. Are you
Well,
impressed with his style?
Sonko has the challenge of being slow on the clock, even on the body defense, but he played impressively with 5 points out of 7. Um, uh, that's over 71% performance. And when you look at his opponents, really, um, he managed to beat Jalagatha, managed to beat Mugide, the Haruna Crusher, he managed to beat Nabwire, beat Kancha and Budemes. But he was unable to floor the fast players like Shakur, who used the moniker
Mm.
weakest queen, and Ken Namwanza, who used the moniker I want an iPhone. These are seasoned bulleteers. So I think they rushed him and he was not able to keep up.
All right. Well, I think that will be it for today. Hopefully, there's another tournament around the corner, right?
Yes, the Friday tournaments organized by UG Grand Prix will happen every Friday, and we also have the Kenyan events. I think we shall organize a stream and let people enjoy the best of Ugandan chess. Chess made in Uganda. Thank
Agree,
you,
agree.
Mande, and thank you, Anaigat, who joined the stream, and all our friends who followed us on YouTube. Have a good night.
Good night.